All right, boys and ghouls, welcome to the Monday video. We're back. I know you missed us, all 75 of you who watch our videos every day for our enthralling sports picks. Quick recap, we didn't do a video yesterday, just wasn't able to get it out. Had a lot of props. This is one of those things, if we're not able to get one of these videos out, which the video idea behind all of this is just to provide a little bit of insight instead of just throwing a pick up on Twitter and saying, hey, pick this because I said so. Just giving a little bit of a background into why we make video picks. I think that's the way to go in this space. If you're trying to help people make money, you might as well tell them why, because you don't want to blindly trust me. And I could roll this car down the ramp 10 times and attach a team to it, and whoever gets down fastest, that's my pick. Who knows? But anyway, recap yesterday, we gave out the Commanders +6 and the Chiefs -2. Obviously, if you watched football, you know what happened there. Commanders got smacked around. The Chiefs maybe had a little bit of help and won that game yesterday. I didn't agree with some of the calls, but we won some money on it. So another Patrick Mahomes Super Bowl for us to all bet on. Anyway, so just going over some of those picks. If you followed us on Twitter, we had some nice receiving props with Matt Collins and Devontae Smith going over their longest reception. We had James Cook going over his rushing total. We missed on Saquon getting 2 catches. We had De'Ami Brown, which was my favorite pick on the board yesterday, go over his receiving total. He did that. So it ended up being a 6-5 day with all the props and spreads that we gave out yesterday. So not a bad day, not a bad look at all. But we're back. We have 3 picks in the NBA. Well, we have 5 picks in the NBA if you want to count the props that we're going to give out. I'm going to post these on Twitter too, but I'm going to just quickly go through these. The reason I like them is because I like them. There's not too much insight into a lot of these outside of the first pick that we're going to give out, and then we got a couple college basketball picks that Josh really likes and I like as well. So first one, we are going to go to Madison Square Garden, where the Memphis Grizzlies are going to come into town, and they're going to visit the New York Knicks. The total is set at 241.5 or 242, depending on where you're looking. This is going over that total. So that's going to be our first pick of the night. This is the one I have the most insight into, and it's that the last 5 times that Memphis has gone to the Garden, it's gone over. The last 5 Memphis games, I believe, has gone over. The total set at this number for a reason. So for some reason, both of these teams, Memphis just likes to get up and down. They're scoring like 124 points a game or something recently. So we like them to put the points up, and the Knicks to have to keep up and do the same. So that's going to be our first pick, is going to be the over in the Grizzlies and Knicks game, over 242. We're going to go to one more pick from that. It's going to be our first prop of the night, and I'm going to take Ja Morant over 21.5 points. You can take it up to over 22.5 points if you want to. I like both of them. Just goes along with the game line. I expect them to score. He likes to get downhill and go to the basket, and he should have no trouble getting inside and scoring against a Knicks team that likes to shoot a lot of 3-pointers and doesn't get back in transition well. So we like that one. Let's stay on our props for the NBA. Our next prop is going to be Daniel Gafford of the Dallas Mavericks. They have the Wizards in town. The Wizards are the worst defensive team against centers in the NBA. They're 30th in points in the paint allowed to centers, and they are 25th in rebounds allowed to centers. So we're going to go with his points plus rebounds over 25.5. So over 25.5 points plus rebounds. If you don't have that available on your book, I would go over in rebounds. I don't know what his rebounding total is, but I'd go over with that first. But I also think, just easy layups are coming with that team. There's no Luka, obviously. No Lively to steal his minutes. So, if he gets 25 to 30 minutes tonight, he's going to go over that total easily. So Daniel Gafford of Dallas over 25.5 points plus rebounds. We're going to go to, let's see, D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell over 6.5 assists for Brooklyn. We really like as a play tonight. He's played 8 games with the Nets. He's averaging, I want to say he's averaging 7 or 8 assists a game. He's gone under in a couple of games, but he's getting the assist opportunities. That's the big one. I think he's averaging 15 or 16 assist opportunities a game. So that means he makes a pass that results in a shot that could be a score. Brooklyn sucks, so obviously they've been missing a lot of these for him, but they're playing Sacramento, and I see him. 6.5 assists. I think it's a little bit juiced. I wouldn't mind if you took it at 7.5 if it was there even. I think he may even get double-digit assists. So that's a strong possibility out there for that one. And we've got a couple college basketball picks. The first one is a consensus pick from Josh and I, is going to be Iowa State at Arizona. And we like Iowa State on the money line. I think they're either favored by 1.5 points or whatever it is. So if you want to take that for a little less juice, but I would just take the points out of it altogether. They win the game by 1 and you get screwed. Just take Iowa State on the money line against Arizona. Just a better team who, Arizona's pedigree is better as far as that goes. But Iowa State's one of the 2 or 3 best teams in the country. If they were at home, this line would be 7 or 8. So on the road, it just being 1, I don't think the arena in Arizona is going to make that big of a difference. So we're going to roll with that one. And then we have the Battle of LA. And our other college pick, that's going to be USC hosting UCLA, which is, I think, it's like Duke and North Carolina. They're like 10 miles apart. They're in the same basic area. It might even be closer. I don't know how close those campuses are, but I feel like I've heard that before. But UCLA has been the better team this year. However, USC has been playing better basketball lately. Claude has been on fire for USC. They're just coming off a nice win against Illinois. I just think, and USC is better at home. UCLA has not been good on the road. So I just think their offense is going to struggle to score as many points, and we're getting 1.5 points with USC as the home team. So I would take it with the points. Just that way, if you lose by a point, or, even if the line is +1, I would still take the point. That way you can get a push if they lose by 1. But I expect them to win the game outright, obviously, with a spread that tight. So we want to go with that one. And I think officially that's probably all the picks I want to give out tonight. There's one more I really like. I said 4 prop picks, so I'll give out one more prop pick. So we have Ja Morant over 21.5 points. We have Daniel Gafford over 25.5 rebounds plus points. And we have D'Angelo Russell over 6.5 assists. I also like Giannis, his point total tonight, whether it's 29.5 or 30.5. I think he goes over it. I believe they're playing against Utah. And I expect the game to be competitive. I think the spread is like 8 on that game. So as long as Milwaukee doesn't blow them out completely, and Utah's been hanging tough with a lot of folks, I like that pick. So we're going to put that one on there too. We'll put Giannis over 29.5 or over 30.5, whatever you want to call it, points. If your book has it at 29, just take it at 30. If you're over 29 and they have juice on it, if you want to go to 30, I don't know if you have alt lines on the book you're using or what, but those are the lines we're going to go with. So quick recap. We're going to do the Knicks and the Grizzlies over 242 point total. We are going to do Ja Morant over 21.5 points. We are going to do Giannis over 29.5 or 30.5 points. We're going to do Daniel Gafford over 25.5 points plus rebounds. And we are going to do D'Angelo Russell over 6.5 assists. In the college basketball world, we are going to do Iowa State on the road on the money line against Arizona. And we are going to do UCLA versus USC. We're going to take USC at home +1. that's what we got. Let's go make this money on a Monday. Let's get back on the train here with basketball. We know what's going on. Let's do it.